Up YouTube, this is Master Skull coming at you with the first ever top 10 video. And yes, this is my first ever top 10 video. This is going to be the top 10 predators of all time. Now I will be choosing predators from different time periods of Earth's history, so be prepared, because some of these animals you probably never heard of. So let's get started, and let's get at number 10. The first ever super predator that ever walked the Earth was called the Gorgonopsid. The Gorgonopsid was the first ever Earth super predator, with it being 7 feet long, 4 feet tall at the shoulder, and weighing over 800 pounds. The animal, it was the first predator of its time, dating back over 300 million years ago. Now let's get on to number 9. At number 9 we have a modern predator, which is a snake. The snakes are a predator, or a reptilian predator that could eat anything it wants. Now, I'm not going to be saying what kind of breed of snake. I'm just going to say all snakes in general. Now, snakes are dangerous predators not to be fooled around with. So that being said, let's get at number 8. At number 8, another modern predator, which is the lion, the king of the jungle. A lion is about 7 feet long, weighing up to 500 pounds. It is one of the top 3 biggest modern predators of all time. So, at number 7, we have another reptile called the Komodo dragon. The Komodo dragon is on the island of Komodo, just not far from the island of Australia. Sorry, my mind's not working at the moment. They are I think they're about 8 feet long, 8 to 10 feet long, about 550 pounds, and they have a very venomous bite, so you gotta be careful when you're handling Komodo dragons. With that being said, let's go on to number 6. At number 6, we have a dinosaur, and it is the Velociraptor. A Velociraptor was an old predator dinosaur, dinosaur that dated back over 60 million years ago. It was about 4 feet tall at the shoulder, and can weigh up as a teenager, which can be ranged from 150 to 200 pounds. So, at number 5, we have the largest known cat today, the tiger, which is 7 feet long, 500-pound predatory animal. You can find these animals in Russia, Bulgaria, the Ukraine, India, and some of Asia. Now, let's get on to number 4. At number 4, we have another dinosaur. And this one is from the Jurassic period. This dinosaur is the Allosaurus, the grandfather of the T-Rex. The Allosaurus was probably roughly the same size as T-Rex, and it was a big predator during the Jurassic period. So, with that being said, let's get on to number 3. At number 3, we have another prehistoric Ice Age. We have an Ice Age predator, the saber-toothed cat. The saber-toothed cat was about the same size as a tiger, but the only thing it features from it than its tiger cousins, relatives, is the 2 tusks, the 2 fangs that came out of its mouth. Now there is a species of it called Smilodon. Now let's get on to number 3. At number 3, we have another big dinosaur predator, the Giganotosaurus. Was bigger. Was the second biggest predator dinosaur that ever lived. I don't know how long or tall it is, or how much it weighs. All I know is it's the second biggest predator dinosaur that ever lived. So let's get on to number 2. At number 2, we have the tiger. The tiger is I already said tiger. At number 2, we have at number 2 we have the Spinosaurus. The Spinosaurus was the largest land predator that ever lived. It was about over 40 feet long, about 40 feet tall, weighing in at 3 tons. And it was a really big, it was a super predator at the time. And now let's get at number 1. At number 1 we have the Mosasaurus. The Mosasaur. The Mosasaurus was a water monster, was a water dinosaur. It was a large predator. It was about 10 meters, it was about 9.5 meters long, weighed in at 5 to 7 tons. And they were the predators of the sea. So, and before I close this video, I just want to say sorry about number 2. After saying tiger twice, my mind was skipping, so I'm sorry about that. Please forgive me. My mind's running wild right now, but it won't happen again. So, this is Master Skull coming at you with another video. Bye bye.